Assalamu alaikum everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm Tahir. My name is Tahir, and we are starting this batch for May 2026, right? And this is the first batch that we are starting, right? And professionally, I'm a fellow member of ACCA and fellow member of ICAP, and I've also done SEMA, right? And we are starting this first batch, this English language first batch, for May 26, right? What is OBU? OBU is basically a 3 years bachelor's program, which is offered by Oxford Brookes University. And for this thesis, you have to complete your F1 to F9, number one. And after completing your F1 to F9, you have to complete ethics module. That is professional ethics module, right? We also call it EPSM module. So you have to complete that EPSM module, and after that, you can prepare your thesis. The thesis that you have to prepare should be between 7,000 to 7,500 words. So you have to complete your F1 to F9 if you want to go for this Oxford Brookes bachelor's. For this bachelor's, you have to complete your EPSM module, that is Ethics and Profession module. And the last date to complete the Ethics and Profession module is uh, March 2026. Till this date, you have to complete your EPSM module, right? For May 26 attempt. Okay, so you have to prepare a thesis of 7,000 to 7,500 words, and with that, you are also supposed to submit a skills and learning statement of 1,800 words to 2,000 words. And there are three small documents as well with the name of list of reference, Excel file, and PowerPoint presentation. So all in all, you are supposed to submit. So all in all, you are supposed to submit five documents to Oxford Brookes between May 1st to May 7th. And you will get your result on and after September 2016, 2026. This is period 52, right? And the fee for this attempt is £550. Fee is supposed to be submitted at the time of submission of the thesis. And not only that, you can submit your fee even after the submission of the thesis as well, right? And that is 1 month before the result date. You can pay your PA fees, right? OBU can give you this kind of option as well. So, for example, if at the time of submission of the thesis you don't have the money or you're short of the money, so you can submit your thesis, but you can ask them that, okay, now I don't want to pay now, but I will pay later. So they will give you the option to pay it later. That is 1 month before the result date. Okay. So the minimum criteria is to complete your F1 to F9. This is one condition. And the second condition is that OBU should be completed within 10 years from the date of your first ACCA exam. OBU should be completed within 10 years from the date of your first ACCA exam. So now, for example, if you have crossed 10 years, then what will happen? Well, if you have crossed 10 years, then you can only do this OBU if you are an ACC member, or in the last 5 years you have done three papers in the last 5 years. Okay. So if you have done so, number one condition is do your OBU within 10 years from the date of your first ACC exam, right? So if you have not done this within 10 years from the date of your first ACC exam, then you can only do after 10 years if you are an AC member, ACCA member, active member, right? Okay. in the last 5 years, if you have done 3 papers in the last 5 years, only then you can do this. So this is very important, right? And by the way, well, you are supposed to complete 5 documents to OBU, right? In this, the number one is the report. The first document that you have to complete is the report. If you look at the top one, it is the report, right? This is the main document. That is the report, right? So in the report, you can either get A grade, B grade, or C grade. Okay. You can either get A grade, B grade, or C grade. So in the report, you can either get A grade, B grade, or C grade, right? Now, what is the significance of the grade? In the report, you can either get A grade, B grade, or C grade. So what is the significance of the grade? Is that now, for example, if your grade and your F4 to F9 average marks will decide your division or class of degree. Your F4 to F9 average marks and your grade, right? Report grade will decide your class of degree. Class of degree is also called as division, right? So if you can see this table on the left side, you can see F4 to F9 average marks, and on the right side on the top, you can see that the class of degree. You can either have first class degree, second class degree, or third class degree, right? So if you look at the left side, if you look at the top one, if your average marks are 68 and above, now whether you'll get A grade, B grade, or C grade, you will get third division. Sorry, first division. And if your average marks are 50 to 52, now whether you'll get A grade, B grade, or C grade, you will get third division. And you can see that there is a table between the 68 and 52. So you should be placed somewhere in this table. Now, this class of degree is important. Yes, it is important, but it is not that important that you say, for example, if your average marks are, for example, 50 to 52, now you say, should I go for this degree or not? No, you have to go for this degree. You understand? Because you need a degree. The only thing that you need is the degree. Forget that class of degree. The most important thing for you is to get the degree. Why? Because you need the degree for the two purposes. Number one, for example, when you will go to your employer that you want to, for any job, you need this bachelor degree. For the job, you need the bachelor degree, right? And this is the shortest possible way, or the only shortest possible way is to get this degree within 6 months is to do this OBU. Because if you start it now, you will get the degree or you will get the result by September 26th. And within 2 months, you will be able to get the degree as well. So till November, you will be having your degree in your hand. So otherwise, what is your option? The other option is to go for a full-time bachelor's. And definitely it will take a lot of time, right? So if you want this degree, then and this is the lowest cost as well, because the one which is going to replace, the one which is going to be replaced is a very high cost degree. Okay, because the University of London bachelor's is going to cost you around £3,000, and the duration of that degree would be around the duration of that degree would be around or at least must be 1 year. Okay, and why you need the degree other than for the job is the visa. If you will get any job out of Pakistan or from your home country, so you will be needing this bachelor's, because for visa purpose you need a bachelor, right? Okay. Okay, now let's move to the next thing, and that is the topic list. Uh, let's start from the topic one. Actually, the topic list is divided on the basis of kind of information. Kind of information means the way you are collecting the data for this topic. So there are two ways to collect the data for any topic. That is, one is the primary source of information. The second is the secondary source of information. Primary source means you will be taking the data through interview, through questionnaire distribution, right, and through observation of the plant and the factory sites and things like that. And the second way to get the data is through the internet sources. Okay. So I have bifurcated this list on the basis of primary and secondary sources. So let's start with the first one, and that is your topic number one. Topic number one is topic one is analyze and evaluate the impact on the business and financial performance of an organization which is performed. Sorry, analyze and evaluate the impact on the business and financial performance of an organization of an aspect of organization's performance management system, right? So here you have to evaluate the performance management system of the organization. Now, what could be the performance management system? Either it could be budget versus actual. Either it could be through a costing technique. Now, what is the costing technique? The costing technique could be absorption costing, uh, marginal costing, activity-based costing. Okay. Okay. And either it could be environmental performance management system like CO2 emission, carbon footprint. You see? So you can see here that for definitely for this one, you need the access of the internal information, right? So internal information access is compulsory for this kind of a topic. Definitely, otherwise, how you will be able to get the information about the performance management system of this kind of a company, right? Okay. And it's already specified, by the way, that primary source is essential. Okay. Number two, analyze and evaluate the impact positive or negative, of an internal digital or technological innovation on the operational and financial performance of the organization. Okay. So, second is analyze and evaluate the impact, positive or negative, of an internal digital and technological innovation. Here you have to do the evaluation of if you have done any internal or if you have done any innovation, technological innovation, whether it's internal or external, right? If you have done any kind of innovation, technological innovation, whether it's internal or otherwise, so you have to evaluate that, right? Uh, it could be, it could be a new process, new business process, right? Innovation is, it could be a new business process, it could be new software, it could be the automation of process with the supplier or customer. So it could be anything. For example, let's take the example of banking. What happened 20 years back? You have to go to the bank for all small transactions, right? If you want to take the balance, you have to go to the bank. If you want to pay any bill, you have to go to the bank. If you want to do any transaction, go to the bank, right? Now what happened? Now there's no, 90% or 95% of the work of the bank are all automated, right? And I would say, for example, if you live in Pakistan, so there are 90% things which are automated. But if you live other than Pakistan, 95% of the things are automated. Can you take the debit card through ATM card? Here, other than Pakistan, this option is also available. You can deposit your money, you can print your debit card, you can print any kind of debit card, right? So, I mean, hardly you need the bank for anything. Almost everything is automated. Okay. So, but definitely for this topic, again, you need the information access, internal information access, by the way. Okay, move to the third one. Third is analyze and evaluate the impact on the financial performance of an organization of a recent change imposed by regulatory environment. So here you have to do the evaluation of an organization which has faced any kind of recent change imposed by the regulatory environment. So what could be the recent change? The recent change could be through the legislation, it could be through industry, sector regulation, it could be taxation policy, accounting standards, it could be anything. Okay. By the way, for this topic number three, there is no need for internal information. If you can get any internal information access, it's up to you. If you don't need internal information, that's okay, right? Topic number four. Topic number four is basically the most important one because 99.9% students are taking either topic four or five, right? Topic four is analyze and evaluate the business and financial performance of an organization which has performed exceptionally poorly over 3 years period with a critical analysis of the reasons for its difficulties. Okay. So, what is this topic? This topic is about the financial analysis of which company, of that company which has performed exceptionally poorly. Okay. Now, which company can be called as an exceptionally poor company? Can we call any company as exceptionally poor company? Huh? Can we call any company as exceptionally poor company? No. We need to see six things. We need to see the six things of the company to whom we are claiming that it's an exceptionally poor company. Huh? So let's talk about it. Now let's suppose company, for example, if you can see here, for example, my company sales is getting down over the period of 3 years. For example, my relevant 3 years are 22, 23, and 24, right? So if you look at the sales, for example, the sales is getting down over the period of 3 years. The GP margin is going down over the period of 3 years. For example, it was 25% in the first year, which has gone down to 10% in the latest year. If you look at the NP margin, it was 18% in the first year, but now it's going down to 2%, for example, right? And so I'm going to tell you the sixth thing. Sale, please note down. Sales, GP margin, NP margin, market price, right? Sales, GP margin, NP margin, market price, earning per share, earning per share, and return on return on capital employed. Okay. So, but by the way, your performance is going down. But this, your performance should only go down. Your competitor should not go down, right? You have to ensure that your own performance should only go down. Your competitor should not go down. Because if your competitor is also go down, this means that the overall industry is going down. So you have to ensure that your company performance should go down, or it's already very bad, or it is already very bad. I mean, it's not gone down in the 3 years, but rather it is already very bad in the last 3 years as compared to the competitor, right? So if you look at the competitor, for example, the competitor position is either static or going up. For topic 4, for example, it was 100 in the sale is 100 in the first year, and it has increased to 200 over the period of 3 years, right? And GP margin was 15% in the first year, and which has increased to 25% in the current year. And NP margin was 10% in the first year, which has increased to 18% in the current year. Right? So this is very important. Either the performance is already very low, or it has gone down in the last 3 years. In both the cases, we can call this as a exceptionally poor company, right? What course is this? This is Oxford Books. This course is OBU. That's a very good question. Which course is this? Okay. Will we get the recording of this session? Yes, you will get the recording of this session. You don't need to worry. Wait, let me give the link to other students as well. There are other students connected through other, way or mode of communication. So let me give them the link. Sorry. Sorry, 1 minute. Okay. If the overall performance of was low for the last 3 years compared to the competitor, overall performance. Wait a minute. No, no, no. If the That's a good question. Mohammed question is good. If the overall performance is low, but in the last 3 years, the performance is a little going up, improving. Can we take it? No. No, we cannot take it because it's going up. Although it's low as compared to the competitor, but in its own, the competitive performance is going up. By the way, we have to consider the two things. Number one is the sales, and number one is the sales, and number two is the NP margin. These are the two most important ratios. Number one is the sales, the other one is the okay. So this is about the topic four. Now, what is the topic five? Topic five is the reversal of topic number four. There we were talking about the performance of exceptionally poor. Here we are talking about the performance of exceptionally well. Let's read this. Analyze and evaluate the business and financial performance of an organization which has performed exceptionally well, which has performed exceptionally well over 3 years period with a critical analysis of the reasons for its success. So there we were talking about exceptionally poor. Now we are talking about exceptionally well. So here the example should be reversed. Getting? So your sales in the last 3 years is going up. Your GP margin in the last 3 years is going up. NP margin in the last 3 years is going up. Market price going up. Earning per share again going up. ROS going up. Whereas the competitive performance is either getting down. If you look at the sales is going down from 200 to 100. GP margin from 25 to 10. Right? NP margin from 18% to 2%. Okay. So in topic number five, everything is going up because topic five is the reversal of topic number four. Topic five is the reversal of topic number four. Their performance was going up, right? For the main company, the performance is going up, whereas for the competitor, the performance is going down. Mass, mute yourself, bhai. Okay. Okay. So, by the way, again, I'm telling you all that two things are very important. Number one is sales, the other one is NP margin. If your NP margin is going up, your earning per share will go up. If your earning per share will go up, your market price is linked to that. So, this sales and NP margin are the two most important thing that you have to see first. Okay. Juveria, you have to give me some time at the end of the orientation. If this question will not be answered, then ask me, because I'm going to answer all these kind of questions. Is it necessary? That's a good question. Is it necessary that all the ratios go up? No, it's not necessary. Because, but your NP margin should go up, or either should go up or should be very high before anything. I mean, should be very high, right? Can we choose a company whose financial figures are increasing well, but his competitor has high sales and profit? If your company and competitor both are having the high sales, why we can pick your company? Why should we pick your company? The competitor should be lower than your main company. Either it should be low or it should either be go down. Okay. So this is topic number 5. Now let's talk about topic number 6. Uh, Topic 6 is analyze and evaluate the effectiveness of key factors that have an impact on employee in an organization. So here you have to do the analysis of a company of all those factors which are affecting your employees. Now, what could be the factors which are affecting your employees? It could be the factor affecting your employees must be either it could be your salary, it could be your working environment, nature of work, post-retirement benefits. So there could be so many things, right? Getting there could be so many things. Okay. But definitely for this topic again, you need the information about the internal information access is compulsory here. Okay. Topic 7. Topic 7 is research an organization that has undergone a major change within the last 5 years. Analyze and evaluate whether the change has a positive impact on the business and financial performance, right? So if there is any change, major change in the last 5 years, you have to evaluate that. Now, what could be the change? It could be restructuring. It could be any kind of business combination. Business combination means merger, acquisition, demerger, um, spin-off, right? So any form of business combination should be covered here, right? Or any, I mean, if you move to a new sector, right, or new market, so you have to evaluate that thing as well. This topic is a good topic, but it's a technically hard topic, right? Because if the organization has gone to a major change, so you have to prove that whether before the change or the position was good or after the change the position is good. So you have to evaluate the total 5 years, pre and post, right? But again, for topic 7, you don't need to do any primary source information. Okay, topic number 8. Analyze and evaluate the business and financial performance over 3 years period of an organization operating in a sector that has faced strategic and operational challenges, with an emphasis on how management have addressed these challenges. So here again, you have to do the business and financial analysis. But which company? A company which has faced strategic and operational challenges. This topic is good, but you have to find out a company which has faced any strategic and operational challenges. You understand? So at a time, you have to find out a company which is facing both the issues. Now, what is the strategic issue? Oh, sorry, let's talk about what is the operational issue. Um, Limited machine hours, operational issue. Limited resources. I mean, this skill labor is not available. Operational issue. Huh? What about strategic? Um, my business is import business, right? I have to import the raw material and I have to pay the taxes and then I have to prepare my product. Government has banned those imports within the country. Government has banned those import. What will happen? Definitely, you will not be able to do the work. So it's a strategic issue, right? So it's a strategic issue. Or the import duty increased that much that it's not a feasible decision now for you to do the business. Okay. Okay. So topic number nine. Topic number nine is analyze and evaluate the management of a change within a specific area of an organization resulting from a strategic decision taken in the last 5 years. I will answer all the questions. So for topic number nine, if you have done any kind of a change in the last 5 years, then you have to do the analysis. What could be the change? Change could be HR change. HR change means you have delayed a middle level management. Number two, sustainability initiatives has changed. Sustainability initiatives has been taken. For example, you have introduced so many benchmark for carbon emission, for carbon footprints, um, number of number of CO2. There could be so many non-financial factors, right? And it could be the changes could be changes is due to the technological development. The changes is due to the technological development. Like I gave you the example of the banking industry. Like we have so many changes going on in the auto industry. Now now we are talking about autonomous vehicles, driverless vehicles. Okay, but definitely for this, again, the information, internal information is compulsory. Topic number 10, analyze and evaluate the use of non-financial metrics in the management of performance of an organization. Analyze and evaluate the use of non-financial metrics in the management of performance of an organization. If you are using any non-financial metrics, then you have to do the evaluation of that metrics. What could be the evaluation? Um, it could be related to risk management. It could be sustainability management initiatives or metrics that you are using. It could be any performance management, right? So if your company, if that company which you are going to analyze, if they are using this kind of a sustainability or environmental performance management system, evaluation metrics, then you can evaluate this, right? But again, for topic 10, there's no need for internal information access. Topic number 11, analyze and evaluate how an organization has managed the use of data to inform business performance and achieve strategic advantage. So for topic number 11, they are asking you to do the analysis of a company which is using data as, I mean, here you have to do the analysis of how they are using the data for their strategic advantage. And the consideration must be given to the ethics, how they are using it. Just like now, I mean, those marketing companies, from where they are getting the data? They are getting the data through the social search engines. Now, different companies are approaching search engines to get the data. The data is the key for the current scenario. Don't you think that Facebook is selling its data? Don't you think that WhatsApp is selling its data? Don't you think that Google is selling its data? Data is the key for all the organization. What people are looking for. Social media nowadays is influencing everything. Everything. Whether you agree or disagree. Now, even a narrative is built on the basis of this social media, right? So, social media is having the influence. That's what are people searching? Huh? Like Airbnb, and there are so many other apps available on internet or on your mobile where people are searching for different locations. Don't you think that these apps are selling their data to the other companies, to the hotel industry, to the hospitality industry? The people are now looking for this sector or these locations. So data is actually used, right? Data is the key. Number 12. Analyze and evaluate the effectiveness of an aspect of control environment within an organization. Okay. So here you have to do the analysis how the organization is using, how effective the organization is having the control environment. The control environment could be good because of the internal audit function, finance function, governance function, risk management, compliance function. There could be so many departments which are responsible for the control environment. Okay. Okay. So, topic number 12, again, internal information is compulsory. Topic 13, research an organization that is encouraged, that is recognized as having poor ethical practices. Analyze and evaluate the reason of the poor ethical business practice and the impact this has on identified stakeholder group. The poor ethical practice must become apparent in the last 5 years. So, topic 30 is related to the analysis of poor ethical practices, right? There are a number of corporate companies which are having poor ethical practices, right? You can Google, there are multiple organizations, Coke, McDonald, Hardee's, Nestle. Go and search their issues, ethical issues. Samsung. Samsung is the biggest company for all kind of unethical practices. Getting Samsung is one of the biggest company for unethical practices. They have the charges of bribery. They have the charges. They even have you know the which country it belongs to? It belongs to South Korean. South Korea, 15% of the GDP of South Korea is coming from this one company, Samsung. You remember at one time, Note 7 was, it blows up with the people. So, and there are a number of business practices which has been criticized, and there are a number of reported cases on that as well. There are a number of court cases on that. So fraud, creative accounting, supply chain management, unethical supply chain management means bribery, right? Weak corporate governance. These are one of the few examples of poor ethical practices, right? For topic 13, public information can be used. And topic number 14 is the reversal of topic number 14 is the reversal of topic number 13. There we were talking about poor ethical practice. Here we are talking about strong ethical practices. Okay. So there are companies which are having very strong ethical practices. Like let's talk about PNG. Let's talk about Unilever. They are having very strong ethical practices. If you feel, if you have an idea, multinationals are a very good pair. They are very good uh, in the payment terms, in the perks, everything. Employees are always happy. Why? Because for them, their ethical or their name is very important. They don't want to carry a very bad name. You understand? So, topic 14 is about the strong ethical practices. 15. Topic 15 is analyze and evaluate the impact on the financial and business performance of the strategy adopted by an organization in one of the functional area. The analysis should cover the last 5 years. Here you have to do the analysis of the last 5 years for of any if your company has adopted any strategy, so you have to analyze that strategy, and that strategy could be in one of the areas, right? It could be a marketing strategy, HR, operations, supply chain, environmental sustainability, anything. That's all from the topic list, right? Okay, that's all from the topic list. Now let's talk about the competitor. For topic number 4, 5, and topic number 8, you have to pick a competitor as well. There are rules of selecting a competitor. Number one, the competitor should be from the same country. For example, if your main company is a US based company, the competitor should be from the US. It should not be any other country. Number one. Number two, if it is not from the same country, it should at least have same currency. Now you will have an argument that if it is not the same country, how come it will be having the same currency? So we have the example of European Union countries where countries are different but the currency is same. There are number of countries available in European Union, but the currency is same. So you can compare German company with a Netherlands company because they all are part of one big group. And the second example is, for example, the competitor, your main company and your competitor. The competitor is also publishing its result. First of all, the competitor is a very huge giant, and they are they are publicating their result in publishing their result in the common currency. Like if you want to compare Apple with Samsung, it's possible. Although Apple is a US based company, but Samsung is a South Korean company. But Samsung is a huge giant around the globe, huh? So Samsung results are also published in US currency. Their reporting currency is the US dollar. So you can easily compare Apple with the Samsung because Samsung is also sold in US as well and around the country. Because you understand, you believe, the local sale of Samsung in South Korea is hardly 10 to 15%. Their international sales is the major one. You getting? So we have this example, by the way. And the third rule is sale and total asset should not have a difference of more than 40%. Means if my company sales, for example, A is my company, if my company sales is 100, the competitor should not be less than 60. Actually, I don't want to compare a very big organization with a very small organization. Understand? So sale and total asset both should not have a difference of more than 40%. So for example, if my company sales or total asset is 100, the competitor should not be less than 60. But this is my rule, right? IS gap is not at all an issue. That's a good question. Apple is using gap. Samsung is using IFRS. Is it comparable? Yes, it is comparable. You are supposed to do financial analysis. NP margin there is the same as NP margin here. I know there could be some here and there, but overall, the profit is the profit. It could go up and down because of some accounting treatment, but overall, the profit is profit. Okay. And the last and the most important thing is the year-end selection. Now, what is the year-end selection? The year-end selection is there is a rule of 90 days given by OBU. What is this 90 days rule? The 90-day rule says that from the submission date, what is my submission date? My submission date is 1st May 2026. So from that date, work back 90 days. Let's suppose it's roughly it's 1st Feb 2026. Let's suppose it's 1st Feb 2026, roundabout. So on 1st Feb 2026, whatever is the latest financials available, you have to pick. Because we are supposed to pick 3 years latest financial statement.
Sir, ask the question.
Huh?
Let's suppose that if a company ends financial year end 31st December 2024. So the
One minute, one minute, one minute, one minute. Let me complete this. Let me complete this. You will be able to get the answer. Just let me complete this. Now, let's talk about the 2 year ends. For example, my company year end is June. So June 25 is available now. Yes, definitely it must be available. June 25, June 24, June 23. So the latest 3 years must be June 25, June 24, June 23. It's okay, no problem here. But what about December? So December 25 year end will be available in 2026. If the financials of December 25 will be published till 1st Feb 2026, then you have to take. If it is published after 1st Feb 2026, you will not take. Okay. And what is the difference between this December 25 and 1st Feb 2026? It's just 1 month. So it's very difficult for a public listed company to issue their financials within a month. But as per the past experience, there are few companies which are, mashallah, they are able to publish their financials within a month. So if the financials are published till 1st Feb, you will be taking 25, 24, 23. I mean December 25, December 24, December 23. If they are not able to publish till 1st Feb, the latest 3 years should be December 24, 23 and 22. Okay, I hope this is clear now. Now let's talk about the which countries you can pick. You can pick your company from either US, UK, Australia, Canada, Europe. And in few cases, you can also pick Japanese companies as well, but not more than this. So no Pakistani company is allowed, no Middle East company is allowed, no Indian company is allowed. Why? Because the information on these countries in these countries are frequently available, and I don't allow my students to take other than this. Again, that we have a good question. What if the company and competitor year end are different? So what? No problem. You can take it. You can compare June with December, no problem. Now, for example, if my company year end is June and my competitor is December, you take it. OBU has no issue in that. Although the 6 month difference is there, but in the long run, there is no issue in that. OBU has no issue in that. That's it. Okay. Now you understand this, what I'm telling you all. Okay. So this is my previous attempt result. In the last attempt, where the result is published, that is May 25, 108 was total and 99 got passed. Before that, it was 80 in total, 78 passed. Before that, 82 in total, 80 passed, and you can see the list in front of you. By the way, this attempt, that is November 25, the number of students attempted is 182. Inshallah, the result will be good. So more or less the people have got passed. Okay. Now what we are going to do from the next class? What is your homework for this week? Number one, you have to pick a company and the competitor. And you have to pick the company and the competitor and get it approved from me. So what you are supposed to do, you have to find out a company and you have to see the result of the last 3 years and you have to give me 6 things: sales, GP margin, NP margin, market price, earning per share, and return on capital employed. So you have to compare company and competitor, main company and competitor. Okay. Okay. So you have to give me the screenshot of the company and the competitor of the last 3 years. 6 things: sales, GP margin, NP margin, market price, earning per share, and return on capital employed. I need a screenshot of the company and the competitor. I already told you which years, which countries to pick. I already told you which year end to pick, right? What about let let's talk about this. What about the December year end? December 25 will be published till 1st Feb or not? Should we wait for that? No. You will be starting your work on December 23, 22, 23, and 24. Don't wait for 25. We will see on 1st Feb. If the accounts are published, we will take it. If the accounts are not published, we will not take it. So don't waste your time. Don't wait for anything. Start your work on December 23, 2, 3, and 4. That's it. Don't wait for 25. Right? What about June? June is already clear. June 25 should be available because we are in the December. So June 25, June 24, and June 23. Now, what we are going to do in the next few classes, right? Understand this. In the next classes, During the session, we will be talking about the how you will prepare the project. What are the headings? What you are supposed to write under the heading, right? And what you are supposed to write, what you are not supposed to write. Which website to take, which categories of website should not take. So I will be telling you, the briefing you or giving you the lecture of each and everything. That's why this result is that much, right? So after all this briefing or the classes, I will be asking you to give me the project now. And when you will do that, I will do its two reviews. In the first review, I will identify all the mistakes, right, that you have done in the project. And in the second review, I'll recheck whether you have done all the corrections or not. So this is how we are going to do it. Now let's take the question. Can we compare 25 of main company and with 24 of competitor? If you are saying that December 25 of main company and December 24 of competitor, no, you cannot. But if you want June 25 of the main company and you are comparing it with December 24 of the competitor, yes, you can. So what if the main company and the competitor different currencies? I already told you this Samsung is publicating its result in the common currency, that is dollar. So you can compare dollar with the dollar. But Samsung, for example, if Samsung is not publicating the result in the dollar, what you will do? Are you going to translate it? No, we are not. You cannot compare two companies with different currencies. You have to pick a company with same currency. You are not supposed to convert their results. You are not the one who's supposed to convert the result. You understanding what I'm saying? Are you getting what I'm saying? You are not supposed, because are you going to apply IS 21? That is translation of the results. Are you going to apply it? Where you will book the exchange gain or loss in the balance sheet. So you are not supposed to convert anything. Principal financial statement are out, but competitor are not. So wait for competitor. What is your area rank? What is the company name? Acha, are they using same accounting treatment? Has nothing to do with anything. Sir, also their suitable topic. Which suitable topic? So will you suggest a companies? Yes, I will be suggesting you the list of companies which is taken by students in the last attempt. Sidra is my student assistant. She will be telling you all the she will be sharing with you the list of companies, right? She is not well these days. As soon as she will be okay, so during the week you will be able to get the list of companies, right? I spent almost 3 to 4 hours last week, but not able to choose any. Either was not able to find a exceptionally good or not, no problem. Are we choose a company whose financial figures are increasing, but is competitor? I already respond to that. Yes, I will be guiding you which company, which topic to pick. Don't worry. If the company overall performance, are the recording of the sessions are available? Yes. Those who are Vifhe students, they should contact Vifhe. Those who are TSA student, they should contact TSA. Those who are ABILS student, they should contact ABILS. Those who are KNS students, they should contact KNS. And those who are my student, they should contact Sidra, not me. Once she will be available. Acha, okay. Can you touch a bit on the 90-day rule? Okay. Let me touch a bit on the 90-day rule. What is the issue? What you are not able to get? What is the 90-day rule? What is your submission date? 1st May 2026. Understand this. What is your submission date? 1st May 2026. Work back 90 day. Go back to 90 day. It will be roughly around 1st Feb. It will either be 1st Feb or 29th of January, right? But okay, let's fix it on 1st Feb, right? So on the 1st Feb, whatever is the latest financials available, you have to pick. And we have already discussed this June, because June 25 is already available. The year end June 25, is it available now or not? Yeah, definitely it should be available. Okay. 1 minute, sorry. Can we choose topic 13 as there is a lot of data available on ethical practice? Very good. Understand one thing. Now there is one school of thought. Everyone is doing topic 4 and 5. Why should I do topic 4 and 5? Why not to do something else? I'll be different. No. Understand one thing. What is your ultimate goal? Degree. So always try to pick those topics which are common, right? You will be able to get so many support from the student side as well. My side, although it's not, I'm not saying that I'm not going to support you for topic 13. I will be supporting you for the other topics as well. But you will not be having any too many colleagues for that. Getting? So, because you have to find out a company which is having the problem in the last 5 years, not before 5 years. Okay? Okay. If the competitor result will be published in that's a good question. Mohammed asked, if my company result is already published, but competitor is not published. So should we wait for that? Definitely. Because your company is already under the 90-day rule and it is published. What should we do? So you have to wait for the competitor. You cannot compare current year result with the previous year result. Okay. Can you touch bit? We have already touched. If anything comes after Feb, we should ignore. Yes. Nabil, should we choose very large companies? Yeah, that's a good choice. Always pick good companies where you will be able to find out many, I mean, reasons. So is it better to select a slightly smaller company? You can select any company, I mean, small or a big. As long as the reasons are available, you can pick any company. You are considering Unilever. Unilever is a very bad choice. Reason being, it's already, it's not a exceptionally well company. I mean, it's a mediocre company. You can see your result. And that's a good, okay, let me tell you all one thing. Try to find out the NP margin of any company and the competitor. Compare it. If your competitor is the same as your main company, don't pick it. If your main company is good and your competitor is very poor, take it. As long as your sales and total asset is okay. By the way, sale and total asset, this rule is also not a compulsory rule. I mean, for example, if there is a company in a country where the sale of the main company is 100, the competitor is at 40, what should we do? And that's the only competitor. We have no other option. What should we do? We have to pick it. So this rule is given by me. It's not I mean, law, right? So you can deviate with this rule when you don't have any other option. Okay. Yes. Any further question? What about Qualcomm versus Intel? Qualcomm is a bad company and Intel is the very bad company. If you want to compare, you can compare. What's the name of this? Nvidia. You can compare Nvidia versus Intel. You can compare Nvidia versus AMD. I think Qualcomm is also good. I don't know. Share with me the result and then I will tell you. I cannot say something on the basis of the name. You have to show me the numbers. If the numbers are good, I will give you the go ahead for the company. Yes, any further question? I want to understand the grading. If it is based on the average marks of F4 to F9, yes, it is based on F4 to F9, not F1 to F9. This means that project will not be graded. No, project will not be graded. Actually, I told you this, but maybe sorry, this one. There are two things that will combine for the grade, right? FO to F9 average marks and your report grade. Now, for example, if your report grade is A, B, or C, and your average marks are 68 and above, so it doesn't mean that whether you get A grade, B grade, or C grade, you will be getting the first grade. Now, if you look at here, if you have average marks of 6, now if you will be securing A grade in the report, only then you will be able to get the first class of degree. But if your average, if your sorry, if your report grade are B or C, you will be only able to get upper second. Sorry. I hope you are getting now. Next class will be on Saturday. The Urdu language class is on Saturday 10 to 11 p.m. Pakistan time, and English language class are on Sunday 10 to 11 p.m. Pakistan time. For topic 13, can we choose Amazon? I don't know. I don't know whether it has a poor ethical practice or no. I don't know. As in previous attempt, many students choose Amazon and pass the report. Good. Find out the reason why they pass. Or find out, give me those reasons. If I will be able to convince, if you will be able to convince me, then I'll approve it. Understand something. This is your baby. You have to prove that this company is exceptionally poor. Whether for topic 4, 5, or topic 13 or 14, I don't care. No problem. If you are able to prove, if you are able to even select topic 6, that you have someone inside the company who can provide you this kind of a data about the HR policies and so I'll be able to do it. Okay, good. There are students who are doing topic 6 as well. I don't have any issue. What is the date of submission project for first review? Why? First, let the classes end. Once the classes will end, only then I will be giving you the deadline. It's too early to ask. By the way, it will be around 12 to 14 hours in total. So if the batch is starting today, it will be ending somewhere in Feb. And in the Feb, I will be giving you 1 week deadline to complete the project. So somewhere in Feb. If the company has a several competitor, will we compare? No, this is your choice. Suitable competitor is your choice. When we will be submitting our that is done. Yes, anything else? Yes, anything else? Any sample data? Very good question. I will be providing you all the sample thesis. Sample are my previous attempt students' thesis, which are past thesis, which I will be giving you only for the sake of reference purpose, not copy pasting. Because if you will do that copy pasting, you will be stuck in the plagiarism issue, and I will not take the responsibility of the plagiarism. You will be responsible for the plagiarism. When I will be giving you the sample, I will write it down that do not copy paste anything from the project. The samples are meant for the reference purposes only. Okay. So for all the documents that you will be submitting, I will be providing you at least one document as a sample. Any further, any question? Yes, any further question? Can several students choose same topic? Yes, several students can choose same topic and same company as well. But as a matter of prudence, I will stop you all to, for example, if I feel that there are 10, 15 students are already taking Apple versus Samsung. Now let's stop there. Ask other students to pick other companies. So this is my I will be stopping you all whenever I feel that there are a number of students are enough for this topic or for this company, sorry. Normally, I stop the students at 15. It's not a database is there, but whenever I feel that, okay, there are so many students are coming on this topic, okay, now stop it. If I'm not unable to take live classes, whether I got the recording of the classes, and if yes, where? Good question. This class is recorded, but at this point of time, I will be giving you the last attempt recordings. because this attempt recording will be, I mean, it will, when it will be done, it will be edited, then only then it will be available. So I cannot commit that it will be available very quickly. It will be available sometime later, right? But definitely I'll be providing you the last attempt classes. Recording will be available. Don't worry on that. Because the classes are almost the same, except for the submission dates and year end dates. Maz, you have to contact me. You have to contact Sidra on that. For all the issues, sample for all the issues of recording is with the respective college, unless you are my student. The sample, by the way, for sample, you have to be a little patient because whenever your college will give me the list, only then I'll be able to send you the sample. And what happen is people are registering themselves then, and at the at I mean 3:30 registration time, 3:31 message to mentor. I have not received the samples yet. Oh bhai, when you receive that, when you have done the registration, 1 minute back. I have not received. Or from the morning till evening, the sample is not there. So the point is, I'll be needing at least 3 days to revert you for the sake of sample. So you have to be a little patient. 3 to 4 days will be taken. Okay. Any college will take, because college will take the data, compile the list, send it to me. We will be having our own timelines to send you the data, the sample data. So please a little patient, right? People are at times reacting as if tomorrow is the deadline for the OBU. So easy, tension not. I'm doing my last skill paper on March attempt. Am I able to do EPSM module on? Yes, you can do it now even. Hamza Zahid in his capital word is asking this question. Yes. Any further question? Hamza Zahid. Okay. Any further question? Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. See you all inshallah next week. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.